Hello Soul Sister, my name is Jackie Lane from peachyhealth.co.uk. I empower women to live juicier lives by choosing self-love on all levels. And today I'm going to talk to you about angels, because this is something that I've really been getting into recently. So I know there's a lot of people out there that think that this is complete and utter bollocks and it's crazy and that, when you die, that's it. I have never thought that way. I have always been a spiritual thinker and quite philosophical, and I've just never thought that when you die, that's it. And I know from experiences in the past that there are other things out there because I've witnessed things. I know that there is more to this world than meets the eyes and that meets our senses. And I was just speaking to a friend about this yesterday, in fact. We only see everything from a human perspective. It's very, very limited. I mean, we know that there are other rays that we can't detect and other things going on that we just don't even have a clue about. And I truly believe that there's even more to it than that. Like, not just on this earth. I believe there's other worldly things going on. But I just wanted to put this out there because it's been really, really helping me recently. I have been calling on deceased relatives, angels, and my spirit guides to help me. And especially with the whole angel thing, I found that they really, 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 really listen. And I can feel it that they are helping me, and I will ask for guidance on things, or I've asked for so many things, like really specific things. All of them are quite small. The small things that I've asked for, it's pretty crazy because it's just like one after the other, and I don't feel like there's really a limit for what you can ask for, but I've kind of been asking for sort of small things every now and then, and every single time it works, and every single time I am answered. Even if you think it is just in my mind, in my head, it's still a really nice thing to feel. And I personally feel like in life, just do the things that make you feel good, do the things that make you feel better, do anything that makes you feel supported and happy. And for me, having that belief and that faith makes me feel supported and happy. And so far, so good. So I'm going to give you a couple of examples of things that I have asked for from the angels. So the first thing I asked for was, I was going through quite a hard time, and I was just like, please just send me joy. Just send me some joy. And I called upon the angels, and I almost kind of commanded rather than demanded. I wasn't bratty about it. I commanded that they send me joy, and I sort of asked as well and thanked them for sending me joy. And if you knew me, then you would know that I absolutely love cats. I love them so much. They bring me so much joy. I grew up with cats in my family home, and I haven't had a cat for a really long time, but my mum has a cat and some of my friends have cats, and I absolutely love cats. Anyway, the next day, randomly, my neighbour's kitten comes in our garden and climbs through the window, and he has stayed here ever since. And the neighbour knows about it. She's got my number, and I asked her, do you mind? She said no. I said I won't feed him. That's cool. So he literally comes here pretty much every day, and then goes back for his dinner, and then comes back here again. And she's got a couple of dogs, so I think he just likes the peace and quiet here. So pretty much whenever I'm here, he's here. And it's like I have a kitten, which is the most joy that could have been brought to me at that time, I think. And this kitten has just brought me so much joy, and it was just the perfect joy gift that could have been sent. And it's just odd that she's had that kitten for however long, and it only came around that day. And yeah, so that was the first thing. Second thing was, not that long ago, I asked for something funny to make me laugh. And I was just coming off the internet, but something told me to have a look on Facebook. I went on Facebook newsfeed, and there was just like one after the other comedy like things with animals, like funny animal things, like funny cat things and funny dog things. And there was about 4 or 5 in a row. And it's just like, I was just about to come off the internet and I was like, oh, I'm just going to check that. And then that never happens where it's like 4 or 5 in a row. So that was another thing. The other thing was I asked to be sent some money. And I've been sort of transitioning from working in a job I don't like as much to doing the thing that I love. And I'm kind of in this transitional phase. And so it's been quite financially challenging. I've had college to pay for. So money's been a little bit tight. And so I asked for money. I was like, called on the angels to send me money. The next day, I got a letter in the post. It looked like a red letter. And I was like, oh no, what's happened? And I was thinking, oh no, something really bad's happened. Like, maybe I've been charged for something, or something didn't go through, or I was just really worrying about it. Then something in my head said, it's a check. And I was like, or maybe it's something good. And I said to my boyfriend, maybe it's a check. And he was like, maybe. And I opened it. It was a check for £228. So there's 3 examples, and there are loads more examples. But there's just 3 examples of times that I've called on the angels and they've answered me like the next day or on the spot. They've like answered me within an hour or something like that, and something's happened. Oh, another thing that happened is that my current website, there was a freelancer on a site that I was using to hire freelancers to help me, and this person actually hacked my PayPal account and other stuff, and did a really, really, really bad job of the stuff of my requirements basically, and I was devastated about it, and I didn't know what to do, and I was just like, okay. So I wrote a list to the angels about the exact qualities of the person that I would want doing my website for me. So I wrote down female, understands what I'm about, understands everything about goddess energy, divine feminine, masculine, spiritual person, creative person. And it's just amazing what happened after that. I'm not going to go into too much detail because everything's still in progress, but I couldn't have got a better person, and something told me to ask this person, and I didn't even know that they did web design, and they do. So that was another thing, and now she is helping me, and she is my ideal freelancer. So you can be really, really specific and actually manifest the exact thing you want. And I really, truly believe that this universe is a kind universe, and even though there's times that are really, really testing and things that happen, and sometimes you can get off sync and you're nowhere near sync town, other times you can be vibing really, really high and be completely in sync town where everything is a synchronicity. And I truly believe that if you call upon your angels, family members that have passed over, your spirit guides, or anybody who is there to help you and source energy, your higher self, all these things, and just have faith, because I just believe that people that have faith in something seem to be happier people than the people who don't have that kind of faith. That's from my experience. And I never used to have this kind of faith, and now I do, and I can safely say I am 10 billion times happier than I used to be. And to me, it just seems like there's too many coincidences for them to be coincidences, and it's too spot on for it to be coincidences. So that's a way that can help you manifesting, if that is you're looking into, and I hope that this helps you, and remember to keep it juicy.